Hi everyone. In this section, we will walk you through our attendance and leave policy. These are simple rules designed to maintain discipline, improve productivity, and set clear expectations for everyone. Let's start with attendance and punctuality. Every employee must clock in using the Manage Elcom No Sky IO portal. You are expected to be on time. A grace period of 15 minutes is allowed beyond your shift start time. For the head office, there are three shifts. The first one is 9:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Grace till 9:45 a.m. will be there. Second shift would be 10:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Grace would be 10:45 a.m. And the third shift is 11:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Grace till 11:45 a.m. For our branches, timings is 9:45 a.m. to 7 p.m. and grace is allowed for the 10 a.m. These timings are strict and must be followed at any cost in any circumstances. If you are late more than 3 times, 1 day's salary will be deducted. 6 late marks means a deduction of 2 days salary, and from the 5th late mark onwards, each late day will cost you 0.3 days of salary. If you forgot to clock in and don't raise a ticket within 24 hours, no regularization will be accepted and it will be marked as a loss of pay. Now coming to leaves. Your annual leaves entitlement will include 3 days of personal leave, 5 days of sick leave, 5 days of annual leaves and 7 days of religious leaves, 1 birthday leave, 1 self-care leave per month for every woman and 3 national holiday leaves. You can take up to 3 paid leaves in a month from any of these categories. If your leave balance becomes 0, any further leave will be marked as unpaid or loss of pay. Also, remember, leaves cannot be carried forward or encashed. About work from home, you are allowed 2 work from home days per month, but you must inform your manager in advance, or either it should be valid for valid reasons and your productivity should not be affected in any of the circumstances. All leaves are credited at the start of the calendar every year. If you are a new employee, you can start using your leave balance after completing your probation period. During the notice period, or if your employment is terminated, no paid leaves will be applicable. And finally, if you are absent for 7 straight days without informing anyone, your employment will be terminated. And yes, management can change these policies anytime without prior notice. And I think that's all for this policy. See you up in the next policy. Hi everyone. In this section, I will walk you through Elcom Digital's travel policy. This applies to all employees across all locations who travel for business purposes. The purpose of this policy is to ensure that business travel is necessary, cost effective, and that expenses are reimbursed properly. Any expense that does not follow this policy will not be reimbursed. If you are planning to visit a partner office, get approval from your department head at least 5 days before the travel date. This must be done over email and should clearly mention the purpose and importance of the visit. Travel should only happen when it's absolutely necessary and cannot be handled remotely. After completing your visit, submit a detailed report of the activities undertaken. This must be sent to your department head and duty signed. In city travel is reimbursed on an actual basis. Only travel from office to client is covered. Travel between office and home is not reimbursed. If you use your own vehicle, you will be reimbursed at rupees 7 per kilometer. If you use public transport like metro, auto or bus, you will be reimbursed based on actual expenses. The company does not reimburse any waiting charges, cancellation charges or surcharges. You must fill your travel logger and maintain an Excel sheet daily. Attach all receipts while submitting your claim. Expenses that are not related to travel like personal purchases or meals outside the scope of the trip will not be reimbursed. Out of the city travel means business travel outside your home city that requires an overnight stay or lasts more than 24 hours. This is mainly for sales expansion and stronger market presence. Reimbursement is based on actual expenses only. All train travel must be booked at least 5 days in advance. For travel under 6 hours, book a chair car. For longer journeys, book 3AC or equivalent. If you miss a train, that ticket will not be reimbursed. Hotel expenses are capped by city type. For tier 1 cities, the limit is 1200 per day. For tier 2, rupees 1000 per day, and for tier 3, rupees 800 per day. Maximum food expenses reimbursed is rupees 750 per day. For in-city reimbursement, submit the Zoho reimbursement form by the 28th of every month. Attach all relevant bills and receipts. Get your manager's approval before submitting the form. If you need advance payment for out of the city travel, send a formal email request and take permission from your manager or senior channel sales manager. Once approved, you will receive 50% of requested amount as advance. The rest will be reimbursed after submitting valid bills. Hotel bills must be in the name of Elcom Digital Solutions Private Limited and must include the company's GST number. Always submit receipts for verification. Approval from your manager is mandatory before filing the Zoho form. Complete this process on or before the 28th of each month. Failure to comply with this policy may result in denial of reimbursement and disciplinary action. Follow the process, stick to the rules, and ensure all travel is necessary and justified. And let's just move to the next policy.